Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 13 of Worlds Collide Fantasy Wrestling, the podcast. I am your host, Scotty Dreamer, and with me, as always, are John Dubs.
Boom.
Jay Stone.
Shakalaka.
And joining us again, one of our favorites, a friend of the show, Mr. Pure Power Powell.
Thank you for having me, David. Not bad.
Welcome
always
back.
Good to have you. You're always welcome.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, we got a big week of championship recaps, that's for sure. We'll get into that pretty shortly here because that's going to take up probably the majority of the show. But we did have our monthly quote unquote trade deadline last night. All the shows get to make offer one trade. You can accept as many as you want. So if 17 brands want to offer one brand a trade, they can accept all of them. That's not a problem. It's just a matter of how many they can offer themselves. So we got almost everybody made a trade, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think there was maybe like 3 or 4 that didn't. So that's a pretty active trade week.
Right.
Excited to see what some of these people can do on a new brand. That's going to be exciting to see. We've got all the brands and the rosters are listed on our website. Brought to you by Pure Power Powell himself.
Hold on, you can't forget about this.
That ugly ass IC title.
The IC title is it's always represented.
This is brought to you in part by Domino's.
We are not affiliated with Domino's whatsoever.
Went there last night.
This podcast is not brought to you by Domino's Pizza.
Yeah, we don't want to take it off the air.
So,
AEW already made that mistake.
Right. We do have I do have a link to the website in the description somewhere. So go ahead and check out the website and see what each of our brands is working with and why we might be deciding to do what we do other than pure insanity.
Right.
So, because that's generally what drives us wrestling fans is craziness.
Most definitely.
That's without fail. So, let's see what else. We've got the Twitter account, WCFW Podcast. And then we've got Gmail. You can always email us, WCFWpodcast@gmail.com. Remember to join the group, like the podcast page, follow us on YouTube. We're all over the place now. We're a growing brand. Soon we may even have an official logo. Who knows? One day. We're baby steps.
Or maybe we'll be on Twitch eventually.
Yeah, there you go.
What are they going to watch us write our scripts? Is that?
Yeah, exactly. Give me ideas. What should I do?
What do you guys think?
Get some action figures and just act them out.
Right.
I'll have my son do that part for me. He's got plenty of them.
This action figure here is supposed to be me. I know it doesn't look like me, but it's supposed to be me, okay?
What's with the popsicle figurine? Oh, that's you, Dad. Oh, cool.
Well, I listened to a major wrestling figure pod, and Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona is always talking about how he used the little kid from The Last Action Hero.
I remember when I was young, I used to use all the pillows, all my stuffed animals, all the couch cushions as my opponents for the battle royal, and I would often lose by getting thrown over the back of the couch by one of the cushions.
Hey Scott, so have you watched Elimination Chamber yet?
No, but I did watch a couple episodes of AEW, so I'm working on catching up. Now that I'm ripping out flooring in my house, it's getting
Right.
delayed a little bit further, but we'll be catching up soon enough.
True.
Understandable.
Let's see. Well, other than that, let's you guys want to dive right in, get into some results now?
Let's do it.
We can hit on some of this. We can get back to some of this hard hitting information later on.
Right.
We've got a few people that have been popping on here and there. I'm sure we'll have some more guests and visitors coming on here. Remember, we're always going to try to go live. Starting to do Facebook. I think we have slightly better results with people checking us out in that manner.
Right.
But we'll always have the links to the YouTube channel, so they'll be up later as well.
Right.
All right. So where do we want to start?
All right, we can start with Raw, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see. What was it? SummerSlam, right?
Yeah,
sir.
SummerSlam for Raw.
It was 80 points, and we saw Ace Romero defeat John Cena to become the new Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, that did not go to plan.
Sure did not.
No. Cena
I'm
actually
sure
lost.
did not.
I guess Ace Romero could actually see him.
He could. Cena could not lift AC Romero for the tables match.
Big John Studd defeated the Sultan to become the new super heavyweight champion.
Yep.
H2H defeated Shot Callers to retain the Raw tag titles.
Very few retaining. Raw.
Yeah. The Jawbreakers defeated the Shadow Queens to become the new women's tag champs.
I was happy about that, but that's definitely an upset for me.
Yeah. Zeus become the new 24/7 champion.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
All right.
In the 40-man battle royal.
40-man battle royal. Yeah. I'm surprised. I
Didn't
figured the
even
chairman
choose
would
him.
win that.
Yeah. Chairman extended champ. Come on.
And I liked that battle royal because I had the women in there too, so it wasn't just a pure men's one. So I'm trying to get one of the 24/7 titles to go to the women.
Right. Next up, we have you'll be happy about this. Lance Archer defeated La Barba Grande to become a new hardcore champion.
Nice.
All right.
The cousin.
Right. Desi
Dorada.
Defeated Ali Rex and SoCal Val to become new women's champion. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about it. I wasn't sure who else to throw in that match, so when I did the Desi Dorada match qualifier, I was like, okay, let's see how this will go. I was bummed that SoCal Val lost it as quick as she did.
Right.
But I mean, she's not a champion.
No. Maybe mix. Maybe in the mixed division.
Yeah. So that worked out.
Next up, we had Eclipse Jr. defeat which one? This was the
this was the King of the Mountain
Fatal
match.
5. Yeah, King of the Mountain. Okay, so Eclipse Jr. defeated Kid Cash, Joey Janela, Chad Too Bad, and Dante Fox and that was for the light heavyweight championship.
Yes, sir.
And then right after that, Pac-Man Jones cashed in that Ultimate X contract and defeated.
Yes, sir. But saving that one up for a little while.
Right. Did that go as planned?
Well, I didn't know who. I was kind of wanted Dante Fox to win the King of the Mountain match, but Pac-Man winning it absolutely is how I wanted that to go.
And then we had Mil Mascaras defeat Chandler Park to retain the Universal Championship.
And that played out exactly how I wanted it to.
Yeah, I figured as much. I figured,
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have felt if Chandler Park actually won that. So,
Yeah.
next up we have ECW's Heat Wave with 40 points. Oh, wow, this is the first retaining Bob Saget.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we had the first match was Awesome Kong from TNA defeated China to become the new Worlds Collides Women's Legends champion.
Oh.
So
Called
we did. Hey, it's all right. China gets a rematch at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, at some point.
She deserves it.
Yeah.
She's been defending for a while.
Yeah, So, and then next up we had Bob Saget retain the TV title against Seth Green.
Oh, nice.
Surprisingly, I figured he'd lose it, but
Right,
he
I thought
retained it.
so too.
Good job, Bob. Good job. You finally retained the TV title. You'll probably end up losing it on week 17.
Right. Next up, we had Marcos Tutt finally winning the match as he defeated was that Gringo Loco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jordan Miles to become the new junior champion.
All right.
Well,
then we had Cain Velasquez of AEW defeat.
Yeah.
he had an eventful week.
Right.
Defeated Stefan Amell, Vinny Paz,
Allegedly.
Betty White, and Meatloaf to become the new Worlds Collides what is it? Celebrity Championship.
champion.
Yeah, I don't think he might want to go anywhere near him.
Allegedly.
Then we had Aces and Eights defeat the Gangsters. I didn't know
That
if
was
they were actually.
That was a retain. They retained
That
it.
was a retain.
retain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that. So
Yeah, they retained it.
okay. And then, hey, the Negative defeated Rhino in the Open Challenge match.
Hey.
Damn right he did.
Fortunately.
Nice. Then we had Io Shirai defend the women's championship against China, and she retained her women's title. Then we had Cactus Jack defeat Kota Ibushi to become the new world champ.
Yep.
Kind of how I see that going, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not surprised about that one.
Right. Still hurts.
Just a little bit.
Never feels great.
No.
Up next, we have Lucha Underground's Battle of the Belts with 40 points. Justin Gabriel defeated Prince Puma for the. I don't know if it's a retain or whatever that is.
It's
They
whatever
don't.
it is.
They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just know it's for the junior title, and Justin Gabriel won it because Lucha and all that and Darren and all those motherfuckers don't put who their champions are.
Right.
I didn't at first, and then watching y'all read these, I was like, okay, I gotta start putting that on there because they don't know
Right.
either way.
Right. So
Well, and sometimes
it is
people
a
put the
big help.
champion last too.
Right.
right. So anyway, then we had trios titles. Wild Stallions defeated Love Shack.
All right.
Zelina Vega defeated Kennedy Marie for the women's title. Johnny Wrestling defeated Samoan Legacy for the mixed tag titles. Yin Yang defeated MIA for the tag titles. Here. Let me make sure I say this one right. Latino Rojo. My bad.
Rojo.
No, it defeated Mass Power women's tag titles. Buster Rhymes defeated No Way Jose. Oh, No Way Jose.
Yep.
No
Jose.
way, Juicy.
Jose. We're gonna go with Jose. No, anyways, Buster Rhymes defeated No Way Jose to win the Lucha World Championship. He must have rap battled him to death.
Probably.
Hey, now don't give away my secrets. I was gonna have a rap battle.
Now,
on
now, get this. Gilbert cashed in his gift of gods. Whatever, did his gift of gods cash in and defeated Buster Rhymes for the Luchador World, for the Lucha Underground World title.
Oh,
I found that
no.
interesting since Gilbert got traded to me last month.
Oh,
Well, evidently,
Well,
Gilbert's still
well.
running there with their Lucha.
So I didn't realize he was making an appearance over there. You know,
Hey, he's a world champion too.
right? You know,
Yeah.
So I guess he's defending it on your show, right?
I guess so.
I guess.
Yeah.
Darren's gonna have to figure that shit out because
Yeah.
Gilbert,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens
Yeah.
when somebody that's got the either has the title or has that number one contenders gets traded.
All right.
and then what is it? I
Matanza.
can't. Matanza, yeah, I guess so. Matanza defeats Casanova Valentine.
Valentino.
Yeah. Well, they put Valentine on there, so they spelled it wrong. I went by what they wrote.
All right.
There you go.
But anyway, so evidently there's a Lucha God title that man,
Was it
whatever that motherfucker's name is.
Yeah, Lucha
One.
God title.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool though. Nice title, nice name. For
Yeah, it is a
title.
cool name.
Was that
Next
actually
up,
Underground or?
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know.
I've tried watching Lucha Underground a couple times, but I can't get through it.
Yeah, I really liked how they did their storyline in there at the beginning. Like,
They're pretty dark.
yeah,
Yeah, I got through the first season of it, but that's I
Yeah,
haven't been able to keep
I
going.
started watching some of it when Rey Mysterio was on there, but
okay.
let's
I think what
see.
happened was
and then
like,
Johnny Mundo.
yeah.
Johnny
I think what
Mundo.
happened for me was I was watching it through my Comcast and it would just play the next episode. So when I would try to find it, I wouldn't know what the hell episode I was on. So I got all lost. And because I was mainly watching for the story, unlike some other brands,
Right.
I
Yeah.
was like, well, shit. I don't even know what happened.
Right.
What the hell happened here?
What the fuck is going on?
That's fun. All right, so we're gonna move on to NWA Beach Blast with 80 points. And
Huge week by almost everybody, too. There were so
Yeah.
many
Right.
big weeks.
And I ain't even gonna try and say this motherfucker's name.
Abismo.
Abismo Negro Jr.
Yeah.
I guess Negro
Yeah.
Jr. I don't know.
Negro.
Negro.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, see, I'm not trying to say it wrong. I ain't trying to get beat up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to edit that out.
Oh no, we're live, buddy. There's no edit.
Yeah, say it. Edit. Quick, find out where he lives. Let's go get him.
That's right.
Jay Stone would like to request that nobody use difficult names when they make their cards.
Well, this is what happens when you're high.
That's two.
Anyway, so that motherfucker defeated Austin Aries and Shane Strickland, and Akuma to become the Cruiserweight champion.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
Then Tay Conti defeated Scarlett to become the new women's champion.
Like
All
it.
right. I like that.
Yeah.
Sable defeated Hudson Envy to become the inaugural women's Intercontinental champion.
That's pretty cool.
And then
Yeah.
Blair Davenport cashes in her Blackout Banks key, defeats Sable to become the new women's Intercontinental champion.
So that must have been for any championship they wanted.
Yeah,
It
I
didn't
guess
have
so.
to be a specific.
Yeah, makes sense.
So then we had Dr. B defeat Okada, and because I ain't saying his first name, Okada and Hardcastle to become the new Intercontinental champion.
Okay.
Bollywood Beauties defeated LAX to retain the women's tag titles. Jeremiah Crane defeated Hammerstone to become the new national champion. Nagaida, I guess.
Got it.
Yeah. Defeated Brock Lesnar to become the power champion.
Wow.
That tracks.
Yeah.
And then
Brock's
Los
putting
Psycho
people over
Circus.
finally.
Psycho Circus of AEW defeats GOD, the Hardy Boys, and Tex Too Bad of Raw to become the new World Class Tag Champions.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
That'll work.
Next up is ROH Boiling Point. And he had Boiling Points. What is that? I don't remember ROH ever having a boiling point. But
No.
that's why when I
I don't
saw
know.
that, I was like, boiling point? What the fuck is that?
He was making spaghetti when he thought of this name.
Probably.
You know,
might-
I'm gonna put these
Or
noodles
maybe he named it after you, Jay.
Yeah. It could have been one of those
Yeah.
random ones.
Could have
It could
been.
have been one of those random ones that they had at the beginning when they first got formed or something like that.
Oh no,
No.
no,
No.
No. Not
I
even
don't
as like a
no.
not even as like a non-televised
No.
event. You don't think
No.
that's
Well,
possible?
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
know.
No. You're,
No.
Stop fucking sticking
I
up
think
there,
Dave is
Dreamer.
But anyway, so let's get down to this. So boiling point of ROH got 110 points.
So
Yeah.
reminder, Worlds Collide championship matches are worth 30.
Yeah.
So 110 doesn't mean that he got 11 out of his 12 predictions right. Because that's what it's slipped my mind for a second when I was reading. I was like, fuck, he got 11 right? I was rather frustrated.
Right. So we'll go with the first match. Art Bar, whatever it is, Art Bar. I don't know. Defeated
Bar.
Kalisto.
Carlito.
So-
Carlito.
No, I said Kalisto, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is what happens when I'm chink-eyed. I can't reach it right. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
he doesn't want to say Abysmal Negro, but he
Art-
wants to say
Art Bar.
Or
You
Defeated
definitely can't say that one.
Anyway, so look, I'm yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All right. Anyway, so this
moving
motherfucker won the TV title. Blondage defeated the Killer Bays. Killer Bays. It's a Killer Bays. Anyway, so Blondage won the women's tag titles. Dustin Rhodes defeated Dirty Dango for the hardcore title. Psychosis defeated Iron Kid for the junior title. Mother Mercy defeated Melissa Santos.
Santos.
Yeah, Santos. Yeah, for the women's tag women's IC title. Yeah. Mr. Perfect defeated JBL and Sergeant Slaughter for the Legends title. Red Dragons defeated Hardway for the tag titles.
Is it Red Dragon or Redragon?
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Yeah, they did the capital DR because at the time they were feuding with Davey Richards.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of a knock at him.
Gotcha.
Then we had Neville defeat Will Offspring of AEW to retain the World Collide Cruiserweight Unchained title.
Okay.
That's a lot of shit. Melina defeated Lacey Evans for the women's title. Mr. Kennedy defeated Lars Sullivan for the world title.
Thank God.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
And then we had Batista of NWA defeat Kurt Angle to become the new Worlds Collide Legends champion.
All right.
That's a good one.
And then we are moving down to DCCW with beatdowns and blessings.
So we had Dan the Oak has chimed in. He just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
Dan, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Nope.
Let's see. We have Bollywood Beauties defeat Underestimated for the mixed tag titles. Dr. Ken defeated Leo Rush for the featherweight title.
Ken John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're going to fuck on me.
Yeah. All right.
I can get down with
My
that.
title now, gay boy.
I can deal with that win.
Then we had C Star defeat Buddy System for the women's tag titles. Carmella defeated Raymond Simone for the women's title. Cole Brothers defeated Blues Brothers for the tag titles.
Okay.
Derek King defeated Sami Zayn for the U.S. title.
Wow.
Rose Garden defeated Pocket Rocket for the Trios title.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay.
We're ready. We're
trying to be grown ups, damn it.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Anyway, so Scotty Too Hottie defeated PJ Black for the national title, and Luchasaurus defeated Matt Cardona for the world title.
I like that. I like that as a world title match.
Yeah.
Moving down to Aiw Absolution Pay-per-View, I guess that's what it is.
Yep.
With 30 points. How you feel about that, David? I think I got
the lowest. I think I got the lowest score of the week.
You know, I don't see that happen to you very often.
No.
Yeah, he usually gets up there pretty
Normally
high. With
he's
this
in
point.
like the 70s and fucking
Yeah.
anyhow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But anyway, so we had Chris Bay defeat Chase Owens and Hunter Drake to become the Cruiserx champion.
Yep.
The Wolves defeated the OGK to become the AIW tag champs. Brian Myers defeated Lee Moriarty. That's it. I always fucking it like goes. I get tongue tied on that one. What is it again? Moriarty.
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 Okay. I won't remember that next time.
No.
But anyway, so Brian Myers retained his absolute championship against that motherfucker.
Nobody can beat Brian Myers.
I've noticed.
That's who I was going to put in the rap battle this week.
There you go. Look, I'll send DMX back over to help you out. I'll tell Blanket to gather up Snoop Dogg and Ice-T with him.
There you go.
We'll bring ICP and
take them to the fucking river.
Anyway, so Deonna Purrazzo defeated Jordan Grace for the AIW Knockouts Championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've been liking that rivalry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty much been a back and forth type thing. So
Yep.
then we had Alex Kane defeat Jaden Newman to become the Intense champion.
Yep.
Yeah, Intense champion. Moving on to AEW, Fight for the
With
Fallen.
a massive week.
120 points.
Whew.
So the first match, my assistant, Seth, I guess Seth Roy, I think is his name. No,
Minty.
I want to call him Rollins every time but so anyway, so he came up with this first match, and it was an elimination chamber match, but I didn't want to write all the people's names down. But MJF won that match, and he will be challenging Chessman at week 18 of AEW for the TNT title.
Wow.
Okay.
So, and then first championship match, Jamie Hayter defeated Gabby Gilbert to become the TBS champion. Dragon Azteca Jr. defeated Manic to become the new Intercontinental champion.
Nice.
The Briscoes defeated the Nasty Bros to retain the world tag titles. Megan Bain defeated Ruby Soho to retain the women's world title. Nice. Jay Lethal defeated John Dubs to become the new AEW heavyweight champion.
Oh.
Okay.
Might be some torture in the future.
It's gonna work against you.
Right.
The plotting is going on.
Right.
Yes.
All right, so moving on to NXT with Great American Bash with 70 points. We had Flash Morgan Webster defeat Slapjack to become the new X Division champion. We have Mandy Rose defeat Brittany Blake to become the new Women's U.S. champion.
Okay.
So Sam Gradwell defeated Amir Jordan. Now that we got this right,
Amir, don't call me Johnson Jordan.
That's right. So when I first got this dude, his name was spelled wrong. So it said Amir Johnson. And I Googled it, and he was a basketball player. And I was like, man, this doesn't sound right. Like, I've heard, like, Amir sounded, like, familiar. And I was like, man, I've heard that name before. Is that NXT UK or something? You know, I fucking Googled it. And then I fucking finally went on to your little website, and you actually had it on there correct. So
Yeah, I'm reading it. I'm like, Amir Johnson, like the former Piston, Amir Johnson.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, and he was a cruiserweight, and I was like, why is this 6'9" motherfucker a cruiserweight?
It's the tallest damn cruiserweight. Doesn't even have to jump to get the X out the.
Yeah, just
Call him Omos of cruiserweights. But anyway, so Sam Gradwell defeated Amir Jordan to retain the North American Championship.
I want Amir Jordan needs to start cutting some promos.
that's not my name.
That's not my name. They call me Johnson. That's not my name.
These motherfuckers, they got my shit wrong. I'm not a basketball player, I promise.
Call me Ahmed. They call me Amir Johnson.
So next up we had the Diamond Mine defeat Kazawa to retain the Cruiser X tag titles.
Okay.
Then we had what is it? Piper Naveen defeat Jasmine Duke to become the Women's European Champion. Then we had Big E defeat Jinder Mahal to become the new European Champion. We had Travis Banks defeat Josh Woods to become two-time TV champion. He's getting on up there with Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, four-time.
Has Big E faced Jinder?
Huh?
Has Big E faced Jinder, like, since Jinder came back to WWE?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No,
I'm not sure.
That'd be interesting. Sure. That'd be an interesting matchup.
And I've actually had a pretty decent feud going with them on here, so
kind of like that.
Right.
Yeah, I think they've been on separate brands the whole time. I don't think they've had a chance to.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
till right now. I think they're both on SmackDown now, but
okay. Oh, damn it! You spoiled it. Now Now I can just delete the episode.
Well, there you go. Next up, we had Champa and Thatcher defeat the New Day to retain the World Tag Titles.
Okay.
And then we had Kaden Carter defeat Mercedes Martinez to become the new Women's Champion.
Oh yeah, this next one.
And we had Hot Grizzle defeat Baron Corbin to become. I put on here 2 times, but it's a 3 times NXT champion. So surprisingly. So kudos to Mr. Cock there.
3 times.
And then
3-time NXT champion.
And then the last match, we had the Chairman, LMB, and the Waterboy defeat Jay Stone and the Evil Weed Heads in a what was it? It was a bong rip match. Yeah, Chamber of Bong Rips match. And
you're gonna beat him in a handicap match. You think you're gonna beat him when he has friends?
He didn't even know I was throwing any of that together. I just threw it all in. I just did it for shits and giggles.
That's why we do any of this.
So
Dan says if Xavier Woods could stay healthy and Kofi could hold his own, Big E could actually be a single fighter and face
Right.
Jinder. Damn, that's strong words against Kofi, man. I mean, you're not 100% wrong. Still strong words.
Right.
Right.
I agree.
I think I enjoy the New Day still. But,
Right.
But man, they need a little edge to them at some point.
Right, I agree.
Because
they're too goofy right now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been for quite a while. They've been the goofy. They need to.
Right.
They need to turn or do something.
Because look what all that did for Bailey. Like, she was the happy-go-lucky character, and then she turned heel, and now it worked wonders for her.
Yeah.
Right.
Ding dong, hello.
Right.
And I love the ding dong hello.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even need to go full-fledged heel. Not all of them.
No, they just
but
need
they
some
just gotta have some edge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of them going heel wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah.
I'd say if any of them goes heel, it would probably work best for Xavier. Because out of the three of them, he's like the best on the mic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Well, I think Woods might be the best on the mic overall. But I don't think Woods could play a heel.
I think he could.
I don't know. I'd like to see him try.
Yeah.
But I think they've been hinting for a while that that Big E could make the flip. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Big E could be entertaining as a heel.
Well, he wasn't in his first run as a heel, but that's because he was like the mute when he was.
Yeah. His whole time as NXT World Champion was boring, and when he first came up to Raw, he was just the bodyguard for Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Kofi try it, because
because he's never been a heel as a single competitor.
No,
he was always the babyface.
No,
he's and huge babyface, like the ultimate babyface.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to switch, it would be a real interesting.
Yeah, it would be very interesting.
Right.
So I don't know. Just we're thinking about interesting things here. Somebody needs to do this on one of the shows.
Right.
Now they did try the New Day in the beginning as a heel faction, and that just
didn't work. Yeah.
No.
Right.
So.
Yeah. We ready to move on, good sirs?
Yes. Sorry about
that.
Yeah.
And we got a little off topic. Let's continue.
That's all right.
We got to do that. That's what keeps the fans coming back.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. Well, I mean, it's taken us forever to get this far anyway, so.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go into TNA Slammiversary pay-per-view with 110 points.
Another good night.
The first match I can't talk about yet because we haven't gone through WCWs. So
okay.
So we'll have to get to that later. So we'll move down to
well, do you want to do WCW now then? Then we'll come back to TNA?
We can do that.
All right.
David, take it away.
All right, WCW. Pull that one up here. We had Wrestle War.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Pull that up. All right, first match we had on Wrestle War was Owen Hart with Yokozuna taking on Big Stevie Cool with Hollywood Nova and the Blue Guy.
The Blue Guy.
Damn.
And Owen Hart did pull that one off.
This is one of the ones we predicted last week too.
Yeah.
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 See, match 2, the cruiserweight title. We had Super Liger taking on Billy Kidman. Super Liger was able to retain his cruiserweight title. All right. The United States title match, we had Drew Galloway taking on Terry Bam Bam Gordy. And Terry Gordy won the United States Championship.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We had the tag titles as the Stud Stable of Vinny Vegas and Diamond Stud took on the Natural Born Thrillers of Jindrak and O'Hare. And the winners of that one, that did not copy for me. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. It did not copy.
Let's see here.
It looks like that was the Stud Stable came away with those titles.
Okay.
They were retaining their titles.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Women's title match, we had Paige taking on AJ Lee. It looks like Paige retained her title. And then the WCW NWO World title, Sting defended against DDP. And the winner of that match was DDP.
Nice.
However, I am going to write it up that was a disqualification.
Oh.
I like that.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You screwed DDP.
Well,
David.
Triple H screwed DDP. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yes.
Yes.
The original version of
Yeah.
Triple H.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, he showed up in the crowd at the end of that match, and he's going to be the reason that DDP gets a little upset.
There you go.
So then we move on to TNA.
No, because you had another match on there.
Oh,
You
we
had
had
a
another
World
match
Collide
on there?
Worlds Collide match.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Not on WCW.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Then it must have been on one of your weeks.
It might have been. Yeah, I did most of those during the weeks.
Did you?
Okay. Take a look. Let's see here.
Sure.
I believe that was probably week 16. I did one.
I want to say. I know it was. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Yeah, let's see.
I thought it was pay-per-view.
WCW week 16. All right, yeah, the Worlds Collide Trios Cruiserweight title match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was week 16. 3 count.
Okay.
Took on a Phenomenal Trio and Villain Enterprises.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and
I thought that was on your pay-per-view for some
no.
reason.
That was last week. And that was Phenomenal Trio coming away with those titles.
Yeah.
3 count didn't hold those long.
No.
No. Yeah.
Too busy dancing.
So I thought that was on your pay-per-view, so that's why I didn't want to say nothing about TNA just yet.
Gotcha.
So now, I mean, if you want to, we can do TNA now.
Yeah, let's do TNA now.
About those titles, because we've had so many World Collide title defenses. It's hard to keep up with them sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Right.
But anyway, so TNA Slammiversary came away with 110 points, and the first match I did the trios, cruiserweight trios match for I guess your claws, your rematch claw, and a Phenomenal Trio retained.
Oh,
yep.
All right.
So then we're going to go down to we had Layla defeat Brooke Adams to become the new digital media champion.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like you guys know I like Layla.
Yeah.
And then we had the Kings of Wrestling defeat the Dirty Dogs to retain the World Tag Titles.
Nice.
That's a good match.
Yeah.
Right. Then we have Angelina Love defeat Chelsea Green to retain the Knockouts title. We had Mike Tyson defeat Warhorse to become the new TV champion. We had Old Dirty Bitches defeat the Beautiful People to become the new women's tag champs. We had AJ Styles defeat Kyle Hawk to become the new X Division champion.
Yeah, him pulling double duty.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, well, I actually had Dolph Ziggler pulling triple duty on here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he was actually in the tag match, both tag matches, and then he was actually in the TV title match too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I can't remember who else I put. Indian Warrior, I think, is the other person I put in it.
Okay.
Anyway, but Mike Tyson won that title. So, and then AJ Styles won the X Division Championship, and then we had Brody King defeat Anthony Green to become the new Impact World Champion.
All right.
So I was kind of glad that the Dirty Dogs didn't win because I am pulling for James Storm to take out Dolph Ziggler and reform Beer Money.
There you go.
That would be
It
nice.
may happen.
Yeah, could very well happen.
Beer Money Inc. and Motor City Machine Guns were some of the best tag matches since I started getting back into wrestling.
Yeah.
David got lucky on that trade. So I traded them to you last season? Motor City Machine Guns?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, last season.
Yeah.
I had Beer Money and Chris Harris and all of them at one point too, but
Okay.
I think I let them go to the chairman at one point.
Right. So next up we have a SmackDown with the Bash.
The Bash.
The Bash.
Just the Bash.
The Bash. With 50 points.
Not Hash Bash. Just the Bash.
Bash.
So he's got kids. Defeated Violence Reborn to become new mixed tag champs.
Nice.
Happy for him.
Joey Abs defeated Kevin Thorne to become the new hardcore champ.
All right.
The Total Beatdowns defeated Gala Rose to become new women's tag champs. Nasty J defeated the Brian Kendrick to retain the Cruiserweight title.
Wow.
All right.
Inconceivable.
I can't win any other match, but I can retain the championship.
Yeah.
Might be against midgets, but still.
Essentially.
Right. Alicia Fox defeated Beth Phoenix and Zelda the Brain to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship.
All right.
There you go, Captain.
Right. MSK defeated the Ascension to become the new SmackDown Tag Champs. Mojo Rawley defeated Gene Snitsky to retain the U.S. title.
Okay.
All right.
Tio defeated Microcat Danielson to become the new Micro champion.
Must have been past his bedtime. Too late on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He
it.
was too tired.
Yeah. Well, it was an elimination chamber match too. There was like I think Hornswoggle was in it. Psycho
Josie.
Puppet Door, Josie, Mini Love Machine.
No.
All right.
Now, was it
Oh,
a
man.
mini chamber or
It was not
Mini
full size.
chamber. Yes.
the
Mini chamber. Mini chamber.
Inside the doghouse.
And then
Yeah.
the last match was Seth Rollins defeated Nasty B to become the new WWE champion.
Oh,
Told you he was he said fuck my title and he was going for the big title.
Yeah. That's what he did.
And then the last on my list is Stampede with 100 points.
Not a bad week.
no.
No.
Good week.
No. Tess defeated Prince Albert for the to retain the hardcore title.
And then got traded.
And then he got
At least he retained.
Well,
yeah. Went out on top.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
it's funny because, well, here in a minute you'll find out. But Rio
Mizunami.
Nami.
defeated Heather Owens. I believe that was. I think she retained the women's title.
He did. Yeah.
And then we had TNA, which is Test and Albert,
Mhm.
defeated the main event in the Open Challenge Tag Title match to become new champions.
Yeah.
So, Stampede's
So
got
now
some titles to
Albert is
fill,
without
apparently.
a partner.
Yep.
Albert is without a partner.
Yeah.
Huh.
He needs a partner, bro.
Uh-oh.
Who's gonna give him a partner? Will he
Wow.
vacate? Will he
That's going to be a
vacate?
big question. Maybe he's got a little 8-year-old. What that like Braun Strowman had.
Yeah.
Right.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that
Next
kid
up
in the
we have-
game? Is he canon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Next
Be
up, we
part of the
have,
next free agency.
oh, and then next up we have Casey Navarro defeated Johnny Mundo and Joey Wrestling to become the new junior champion. And
he
I'm
got
pretty sure he got traded.
I think Casey Navarro got
I got him
traded.
too.
Yeah.
I got him at test. So, yeah.
Wow. Stampede
So-
went all out, huh?
Yeah.
The Hex Sisters defeated. Here's my favorite people. I'm not
Amy
going to say
Stock-
their name.
Emi Sakura and Sumi Sakai.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we had Paul Orndorff defeat Derek Bateman to get traded. So he can never challenge for the Stampede World
Right.
title. But you know what? At least he left out on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got the title back.
That's right. Next, yeah, I don't. That's all I have on there. So next up is you guys. I was running
Yeah,
late.
It looked like at the end of the Stampede card, it looked like there was some new ownership took that over too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it'll still be anonymous, but somebody's actually running it instead of it being passed around to everybody in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
It's
no
fun.
longer the village whore.
Yeah. I had fun doing Stampede though. I think I do
Sounds
think I
like you still get a chance to because you
Yeah.
got half the roster.
right. Well, that was my goal because I've done the last 5 episodes of Stampede.
Okay.
I think the only one I didn't do was the one Moose did. so
Right.
so I had a lot of
like
fun writing those and doing those storylines.
Right.
Yeah, between me and it was hard for me to keep up with David on that one. Because I was like, shit, now I have to go back through and figure out what he was doing.
Right. What's his plan? What's gonna happen?
Right.
So,
And then Moose
yes.
did it one week, and he just revamped the whole thing.
yeah.
Every title changed hands, and
It sounds like
Yeah,
a
I
typical
go back
Raw
to-
pay-per-view.
yeah, I had to go back
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
week and just explain everything.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It was
It's nice
fun.
to see that somebody's taking over Stampede.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it'll be interesting to see what
Yeah.
happens there.
yeah,
So
yeah, because it looked like they were revamping the whole show,
sure
get
as hell
rid of
looks
half
like
the
it.
roster, and
Was it? They had the trade. They had their own trade thread because they post
Yeah.
everything anonymous, and it
Yeah.
looked like close to 40 people.
yeah,
Dude,
There was a lot of people
Yeah,
on
there
their
was.
trade block. A lot.
By
I
the
know I
time
put
I
Raw
saw
out
it,
there.
everything was already taken. So I was like, fuck.
I know
So
I
I-
put
I was
Raw, and I had like 4 people on my trade block, and then I'm looking. Stampede's got half the damn roster. on
Yeah.
there. I go, what the
Right.
fuck?
Right. It is what it is.
yep.
All right, so what we've got a few left that we don't have them on here for. We got GCW. David, we got another one of yours too, don't we?
CZW, yeah,
CCW.
yeah.
And then
And
I've
then we
got
have-
2 of the commissioners to hit on still.
Yeah.
And we also gotta do MLW as well.
And MLW, that's right. Go for it. Go for it, Dubs.
Okay. So starting off with MLW, we
Okay.
got 90 points. Gran Guerrero defeated Extreme Tiger to win the MLW Azteca Championship. Willie Mack retained the MLW International Championship against Chris Nowinski. Fabi Apache beat Habana and Alana to win the MLW Women's Tag Team Championships. Callie Young wins the MLW Women's Championship from Kaylee Ray. Brutal Barrage won the MLW Tag Team Championships from the Revival. King
Good.
Carino.
Fuck the Revival.
Yeah, fuck the Revival.
FTR, baby. Fuck the Revival.
King Carino defeated Carmelo Hayes to retain the Openweight Championship.
Okay.
And Jonah Rock defeated Tommy N to retain the Heavyweight Championship.
All right. He's got a good little rivalry going on with those guys. I like how he's
Yeah.
doing that.
Oh, yeah. All
And he
right.
does such a good job on his show. It's fun to read. Like some of the people I
Yeah,
don't
he does.
necessarily know, but he does such a great job drawing it up.
Mhm.
Oh, he said Shockmaster's got 2 belts now.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought?
That's
Needs to take
shocking.
Pugbo.
Very
Pugbo
shocking.
needs the challenge.
It's like dodgeball. I feel shocked.
Right.
Watch your step. You'll fall into a wall.
I'll hit on UK real quick.
Okay.
NXT UK. Let's see here. With 60 points. Let me see which ones were the championship matches. TV title Umaga and Brachus, and Umaga won that one. Make sure I didn't miss one. The hardcore title was Ahmed Johnson, not to be confused with Amir, versus Blade Hart and Crowbar, and Ahmed Johnson won that. Women's tag titles was Legacy versus the Iconics, and the Iconics won.
Nice.
Always good to see the
Just
Iconics
traded
winning.
the
That doesn't
Iconics,
happen enough.
Yeah, I think he traded them away though.
Oh, that's right. He did trade away them.
Yes.
To NWA, right?
Yeah.
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 That's right. I
No
forgot
one's
about
getting the
that.
inspiration from me, though. I can tell you
No.
I thought about trying for that, but I actually offered him Yoko at one point for the Iconics, and he wouldn't go for it. But
Okay.
now all of a sudden he wants to trade him.
It's all about what the deal could be, man.
Yeah.
So we got the Legends title was Andre the Giant versus Bruno Sammartino. That's actually a pretty damn good Legends match.
Yeah.
Bruno Sammartino walked away with that one.
Wow.
Must have got Andre got disqualified.
Had to have.
Has to.
It's hard. I'm used to fighting 10 men. The tag titles was The Law versus Soul Patrol, and Soul Patrol won that one.
Nice.
Good.
The women's IC title was Andy Ripley and Isla Dawn, with Isla Dawn winning.
Good.
Featherweight title was Gentleman Jervis versus Nightclaw, and Nightclaw won. The women's UK title was Natalia versus Brittany Force, with Natalia winning.
Nice.
And the UK title was Rusev versus Buddy Murphy. And Rusev beat that little son of a bitch, Buddy Murphy. I'm still mad he took my first Worlds Collide title off of me. So he can go to hell. Good card by NXT, the UK though.
Yeah. Only one match. Only one match. Good.
Yep.
Hey, you didn't say Isla Dawn's name right.
Island.
It's Isla. Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn. Isla or something. I don't remember how he said it, but
he said Isla. Isla Dawn.
Yeah.
And that's the silent, sir. It's Isla. Huh?
That's right. Just like tag team tournaments, we still have those going, sir.
there are still tag team tournaments.
Really?
No, if you forget, just watch the show.
You think he'd remember since it's all his guys in there?
You would,
right?
I think
he's got 5 teams in there.
You think he'd remember this?
I remember.
It's fun.
I remember it.
I remember. I'm the one doing the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lou, yeah. Yeah. I think he's got like 2 from ROH and 2 from OVW and 1 from NXT UK or something that's in there.
Still claim the Road Warriors were screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Tom the ref has been in there the whole time. I tell you what. He ain't dead.
He's
ain't
claiming
dead.
he's dead, but I don't buy it. Tom the ref
I don't
lives.
buy into his madness.
Tom the ref lives somewhere in the Worlds Collide universe. The multiverse.
Tom the ref is the new Curry man.
I subscribe to multiverse theories.
Maybe he secretly is Curry man. Maybe
Suicide. He's suicide because he keeps losing.
He's secretly Curry man and suicide all at the same time.
Suicide's mask will be removed to reveal Curry Man, whose mask will be removed to reveal Tom the ref.
Exactly.
Whose mask will be revealed to be the commissioner.
There you go.
It was me.
It was me all along.
Me, Austin. Oh.
So what do we want to do
tag
next?
title
We got
tournaments.
OVW.
No, we got tag title tournaments.
Okay, we can hit on that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with
We got
Not the pay-per-view.
we had CZW if you want to do that, David.
Yeah, let's go ahead
Yeah,
with that one.
go ahead.
Let's see, CZW. We had the ladder match for the junior title. Slim J defended against Jordan Oliver, Myron Reed, Jimmy Rave, Zach Gowen, and Mikey Whipwreck.
Damn.
And yeah, big one.
Right.
And it looks like Jimmy Rave came away with that one.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah. I like that.
That's what I predicted. So yeah. Let's see. The CZW tag team titles. The Slashers took on the Impact Players. And the Slashers came away with those titles.
Nice.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
The women's title, Alexis Lurie took on Mischief. And Mischief won that title. The House of Horrors match. The Fiend took on Jay White, and Jay White won.
Jay White seems to be winning a lot.
Yeah.
Jay White,
Yeah.
the Fiend came in and he cannot beat Jay White. I don't know what it is about Jay White, but all right. Then we had the CZW World Title match. Shane Taylor defended against Hangman Adam Page. And Shane Taylor retained that title. And then we had Lethal Lockdown. The Rejects took on the Hate Club, John Moxley and Sami Callihan. And the Hate Club, John Moxley and Sami Callihan picked up the win on that one.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Excellent.
Yes.
Very nice.
Then we got I'll do OVW and then we can come to GCW last. Save
All right.
Yeah.
and then
right.
we'll
Save the best for last.
I know about the
Save
best.
all the torture for last.
So let's see. We got to view the comments here. Not the best week for OVW. 30 points.
Nah.
Yeah, that's a great week for OVW.
Yeah, great week.
Helps if I'm looking at the right one. I was looking at week 15. Somehow they're
Oh,
way
wow.
out of order.
Damn.
Way the fuck out of order.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Turns out he's got 190 points. How'd that happen?
Oh, yeah. That sounds more like it.
Son of a bitch.
It's not loading, so I'm going to refresh this here, and then I'll be able to see.
Well, if I could have done my job right, we wouldn't have had to worry about it.
Not my fault he can't read.
Yeah, I've got it up here. I'll go through it for you.
All right, go for it.
All right, OVW has Valley Heat. That's an interesting name.
Yeah.
Let's see. He had the Legends title with Night Stalker taking on JD Thunder. Let's see who won that. Night Stalker picked
I
up
was
the win.
close,
There.
110 points. For not too bad for guessing.
Yes. Let's see. Then we had the Hardcore title. Chris Michaels took on Adam Bomb. And Chris Michaels picked up the win there. I don't know who the current champions were, but
I don't know. That's why.
Let's see. The women's tag team titles. The Southern Bells took on the Royal Family. And the Southern Bells picked up the win there. The OVW Rush title. Jeremy Piven took on Chase Gold. And Jeremy Piven with the win on that one.
Yeah, Piven.
Right. The women's U.S. title, Ember
The
Moon.
chairman takes off his mask and turns out he's Jeremy Piven.
There you go.
It's me.
I thought he was the water boy.
Right.
He's the water boy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of masks.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Dixie Dynamite picked up the win on that match over Ember Moon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Lightweight title, we had Prince of Rome D3 take on LMB. I don't think there's a shocker on who won that one. LMB.
Of course.
Right. Yeah.
She's also the chairman.
Right. Tag team titles, the Gemini took on the Gotch brothers. And the Gemini came away with those titles. Women's title.
Those guys.
Who's that?
The Gotch brothers.
The Gotch brothers.
Yeah.
Now they're just getting squashed over on OVW.
They were winning on my show, and I was like, I don't want these old punks to be winning. Like, I'm trying to get all these old bastards out of here.
There you go.
I'm going to retire your ass.
Yeah. You're dead for a reason.
Damn.
Take you to that farm upstate.
Yeah.
I don't want to piss anyone off. I'll shut up.
All right, then we got the women's title. Ivy Nile took on Santana Garrett. And Ivy Nile picked up the win on that one. The world title, Convict, took on Bull Ramos. And Bull Ramos come away with the win on there.
Okay.
And then we've got the Worlds Collide Women's Evolution title. Jazz from OVW took on Aofi Valkyrie from NXT. And Lady from CW. What's that?
We said it right.
There you go. And of course, Jazz went from AOW. Yeah. All right. That takes care of OVW.
There we go.
Move on to GCW.
There you go.
Yeah, the blood sport.
GCW Spring Break. This one is Spring Break.
Yeah, Spring Break blood sport. Part two.
Part two. Yeah, part two.
Is Jean-Claude Van Damme in the game yet?
No, he's never in the sequel. He's always in the original.
That's true. Okay. Moving on. GCW had 80 points. Match 1 was a ladder match for the Worlds Collide Cruiserweight Legends Championship. Jimmy Wang Yang from Raw took on Tom Zink, and Jimmy Wang Yang won the title. So congratulations to you there, Scotty.
Yeah.
He's gonna mosey his ass back over to Raw with a new belt.
Tom Zink's
New
on that
belt
title
buckle.
for a minute now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it for a while.
Yeah.
Since last season.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoops. And match 2 was a barbed wire death match for the GCW Junior Heavyweight title. Darby Allin took on Zema Ion, and Darby Allin won the GCW Junior Heavyweight title.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually like that match a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a Monsters.
I know, right, Gideon?
Hell yeah. Wang Yang. Wang Yang.
One of our young boys has decided to join us. Welcome to the show, Gideon.
Yeah.
We had a Monsters Ball match for the GCW World title. And it was Paul White
cut his
versus
balls
the
off?
Maybe.
Chubby.
Monsters balls.
Choppy his pee.
Monsters Balls. That's right.
Monsters ball.
But, Paul White defeated Abyss to win the GCW World title.
He didn't hold that title long.
No, he did not. And we had a triple threat street fight for a GCW TV title. It was Bram and Brody King and Excalibur. And Brody King won with the help of Bram.
Okay.
Nice.
And we had a TLC match for GCW tag team titles. There's a House of Black and Red versus the DOA, and the DOA retained the titles.
Oh shit!
Probably not storyline.
No.
Somebody's gonna get tortured. They're gonna get their balls
Yes.
chopped off. Next time it's gonna be their pee-pee. Chopping your pee-pee.
The entire thing. We're gonna do a complete sex change.
Matt's
We're gonna
gonna
turn
have
it.
Taka Michinoku if you need him.
Is Dr. Ken coming to help?
Yeah. You're gonna fuck on me? You change your genitals now. You will have vagina where your pee-pee was.
Good timing for us to start getting more people watching. Hey, welcome everybody.
Welcome.
Talk about chopping off some pee-pees. Welcome.
Anyway, we had a match. We had a match for the GCW Women's Tag Team titles. It was Molly Holly and Vita Scott taking on Lana and Lexi Fife, and Molly Holly and Vita Scott retained. Danny Oak, GCW, Gentle Castration Wrestling. Hell yeah.
It's
I
a
like
game
that.
changer.
It's a game changer, all right.
Jimmy Wang Yang, you better
Gender.
get out of there quick.
GCW, Gender Changing Wrestling. We had a last woman standing match for the GCW Women's title. It's Priscilla Kelly versus Xia Li, and Priscilla Kelly won the title.
There we go.
Nice.
No.
And in the main event, we had an Inferno match for the GCW Ultraviolent title. Michael Nakazawa taking on the one and only John Dubs, and John Dubs burnt his ass to a crisp.
No more baby oil for him.
All right. See, it was the baby oil that burnt him.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Too much. Too much of it.
It's like, here's what you get when you use baby oil. Ah!
So this is what you're going to expect when you decide to join Worlds Collide Wrestling League.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Read the GCW shows and you'll understand what's going on.
That's right.
It's
They are
awesome.
not
So
inappropriate.
they are not.
They chopping
Not-
pee-pees
Not one
off.
bit.
Not
Not
for
one
weekend
bit.
heart.
Just like the podcast, it is not designed for children.
Nor should children watch.
No.
Exactly.
Some of the shows may be able to be on, HBO,
Cinemax.
Cinemax.
Cinemax late at night.
Right.
Some shows are definitely Cinemax only.
Well, you mean to tell me now that Priscilla Kelly's getting all naked and having sex with John Dubs? Wait, what?
Missed
In your
that.
wildest dreams, bro.
God, we gotta watch that. I gotta watch that right now.
Say, let me find the link.
Let me find that link. Is it softcore or is it actually real? Oh no, it's actually real. You really see John Dub's dick enter Priscilla Kelly's vagina.
Dubs is definitely going to have his action figures out for that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be called Long Song. Brought to you in part by Cock Grizzle.
Yes, without a doubt.
It was so bad they took it off of Cinemax and put it on Pornhub.
The violence, the torture, the pain.
All for the brand.
Right.
I do it
Pocket
for the
Rocket.
brand.
Pocket Rocket making another appearance. Yep, Pocket Rocket.
What's in your pocket? It's a rocket.
Is that rocket in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
A little bit of both. Oh. All right, gentlemen. Well, that wraps up the recap. Fortunately, Pure Power hadn't had time to really write up his show for WCW. That's what we were gonna try to talk about that, but with the trade deadline ending last night, getting everything transferred over, kind of delayed some of the writing process.
Yeah.
Good thing is we have until Thursday night, and it is only Tuesday. So
correct.
So, not too many shows are out yet, and we're already an hour and a half in. So let's skip over predictions for this week. I predict nobody else is going to make a trade.
There you go.
Deadline's up. And the commissioner will probably forget that there's a tag team tournament going on. Those are my predictions for the next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost like making this relevant.
Right. Almost.
420 title.
420 title.
Jay Stone, what kind of predictions do you have over the next week?
Oh, none.
You don't want to predict anything?
What are we predicting here?
Well, anything you want.
Anything you want to predict.
Anything you want about Worlds Collide.
I mean, I don't know about Worlds Collide, but I know, PFW.
Yeah.
I'm whooping ass over there. Chairman ain't got shit on me over in PFW.
My prediction for PFW is that a certain host of the show is waiting for the draft.
Yeah. Well, this weekend's going to be an eventful one for PFW because
yes, it will. There's a lot of good matchups on there.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Can't
waiting
wait for that three stages of hell.
How can we attack someone? Gotta figure out a way to attack somebody in PFW.
Yeah.
Interference in a match.
Maybe
David, you got any predictions?
If he had a match card, he would.
Well, yeah. I predict that DDP is going to be very upset when he finds out that he did not win the title.
Yeah. That'll be an upsetting thing.
Right.
Maybe he'll find where Kimberly went this week. If somebody grabbed her at the end of the pay-per-view, it's going to be what caused the DQ. Yes.
It's been so long since we got the results. I've been forgetting it. I was going really stir crazy waiting for something to read today. I was do something.
Yes.
Make something happen.
Come on, do something. Come on.
Dubs, any predictions?
I predict that there's going to be a lot of torture and maybe some more gentle mutilation.
There you go.
It's a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
Dr. Ken will make an appearance in GCW this week. Yes. Oh, I chop your wee-wee.
Yeah, Gideon.
There you go.
He predicts that we'll have the PFW champion on podcast next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
excellent start.
I'm actually rooting for Gideon against Moose this weekend because if he can pull that off, I've got a nice little story going on that Raw is going to be the one to come out and cost Moose that title shot. So,
okay,
because they've been going back and forth on the chat and in the comments over the last few.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job on that.
So if Moose loses that title match, then I'm going to put something together for Mania for them too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember, we've got links for all the Worlds Collide stuff in the description.
Yes.
There is a link for Phenomenal Fantasy Wrestling on the website, which there's a link to the website in the description. There's a tournament that Modern Mania Wrestling is doing, where people just say who their favorite is, and they've got 64 wrestlers on there. There's a link to that on the podcast page, and also in the group. I think you can only vote via Twitter, if I saw it correctly, which I'm not a Twitterer all that much, but I did go on there and make some votes for that particular one. Dan Oakley is rooting for Chuggers. I put my Final Four. I had Greg Quebec making it into the Final Four, and Yoshimura winning it is who my favorite was on there. I don't know, something. I think that would be a good one. Him and Avarice in the finals.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Young boy, if you're watching, you forgot to bring in my backpack. I had to carry it myself. So, young boy Ryan, a little disappointed in you. But we're going to have to work that out. You'll get a chance to make up for it. Remember, everybody, you can contact John Dubs at 1234-567-890. Extension 666.
Remember, if you need to get a hold of Jay Stone,
that's right.
Got to take that toke.
You'll take that toke while looking in the mirror and say 5 times Evil Chronic, and then blow the smoke out, and then he'll appear from the smoke.
In fact, you should probably be saying Evil Chronic as you're exhaling into the mirror. Most effective.
I'll come right out and hell in that shit. Yo, let me smoke your shit, bro.
If you need to contact Mr. Pure Power Powell, we're going to put a link to his personal Facebook page. So everybody make sure you contact him directly with any complaints about anything that Jay Stone may have said.
Questions, comments, and concerns.
I've been building those complaints for many, many years.
Right.
Other than that, I got nothing else. You guys got anything else you want to say?
No.
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 All right. Well, check everything out. Give us a shout. Reach out and take care of yourselves. And watch your balls when you go to GCW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.